Hi guys, I'm out again in Scotland's beautiful border country and I'm looking for an underground bunker of Winston Churchills Auxiliary Units, the secret army that would have had to fight the Nazis if we were ever overrun. And I'm not far from the town of Selkirk, so I'm looking for the Selkirk Patrol underground bunker. And apparently it's not far from this mast, which is just beside me actually. I hope it's not going to interfere with the recording equipment. I'll give you a quick look. It's probably a TV antenna. So the OB is actually on high ground. It's on a high plateau overlooking the surrounding area of Selkirk, and the targets would have been railway lines, roads, bridges, just anything that would have been to disrupt the enemy. Going off the GPS coordinates, the OB is in this location. It's got to be around here somewhere. What have we got here? I think I found it. That looks like part of the bunk beds that's been pulled out. Bit of a narrow passageway to get down there. I did read somewhere that there was a few thousand bricks used in the construction of this bunker. Every bunker is based on a similar design, the elephant type shelter, but sometimes, you know, the entrances and the exits may be a little bit different. Right, we'll get inside, take a look. Looks like some corrugated roofing that could have been covering this. I'm not sure if this is the entrance or the escape route. Looks like possibly some kind of ventilation pipe. Right. What's that? Cables. Ah, it's amazing that. You got wires coming out of here. Possibly going to an observation post. You've got an operational base, which is this. You've got an observation post which was some distance away. And I'm not sure, but I think that's sun setting in the west. It could be heading off that way, which is in a southerly direction. Right, we'll get in. Bit claustrophobic. It's amazing. This is a much larger pipe here. Got a smaller pipe which kind of runs down there into a larger pipe which looks broken. You've got a bit of a view down there. That must have been some kind of ventilation pipe. That cobwebs. You can kind of see the roof supports going across, which is similar of the OB I looked at Newtown St Boswell's the other day. That video should be uploaded first, so if you want to watch them in sequence, watch that one first. But that one has an entrance going in and has like square holes cut, must have been for us, and I kind of surmise it must have been for roof supports. And this seems to have a similar thing. It's in quite good condition. You've got wires going along there. Look further down. You've got the entrance into the main part of the shelter. Just have to bust through these cobwebs. Wow. As you can see, there are a bit of graffiti in here. Oh wow, what's that? Got a sheep's skull in the, looks like a sheep's skull in the ventilation pipe. And I mean, this has been found, you know, going off the graffiti that's on the walls. Looks like you've got a swastika there. And even though apparently it was found by kids were using it as a den, I suppose, and luckily all they did was a little bit of graffiti, because they could have done a lot worse. They could have damaged it. It's actually in remarkable shape for the age of it compared to other, you know, bunkers I've visited. You've got another ventilation pipe up there. Quite wide in diameter compared to some of the other ones. I mean, the roof's still intact, but it's caved in now, you can't get through there. Looks like we've got roots of a tree coming down which is broken through. The door frame's still intact. On the exit route you've got a metal pipe sticking through there as well. Maybe that was to, you know, for cables to go through perhaps. And the wood hasn't rotted after all those years. Not really sure how many years it is off the top of my head. But, you know, this bunker's in surprisingly good condition for the age of it. The water tank's still in situ. Nothing in there really but bits of wood. Got a hole in there. And I wonder what on either side, that may be, you know, to support the bunk beds. Because the bunk beds would have sat on a wooden frame perhaps. Wood's long gone. Bit of pipe there. One of the bunk beds is actually outside the metal part of it, the base of the bed. There's actually another one there. Bit rusty. Looks like we've got some, what's that? Wire perhaps, some cable. It's not wire, looks like it's got a plastic outer, so it could be wire cable of some kind. Maybe it's something to do with, I don't know, could that have been used for the explosives, or maybe it's running a communication line perhaps. I don't know. You guys, you tell me. This is amazing. I know I keep saying amazing. Back look along there. Quite a long passageway. Turn that off. You can see light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, they've used quite a lot of bricks for this. And they've made this entrance narrow on purpose, I think, because if they were being pursued by the Germans, you know, with the full weapon kit on, it would have made it very difficult for them to pursue them down this narrow corridor. It would have bought them enough time to escape out the exit route. I'm totally thrilled to be here. What we've got here, it looks like a light fitting for a bulb. You know, I thought they had candles down here, and it looks like they had electricity. Oh, it's a big massive pipe, that. Looks like it's at least 12 inches in diameter, well over a foot. You've got cables running up there as well, and you've got a bit of pipe sticking out the bottom there. Maybe that was to run cables down, but you've got cable running up the side there, and over the top of that wooden roof support. The entrance to the OB is still got the door frame. Complete with door hinges. And you've got the square holes on this side, possibly the, like I said earlier, the a framework to hold the bunk beds, which you've got here. Let's see if we can get out of here in one piece. That's very tight squeeze. That's a view from the entrance. OB's under here in the escape tunnel. Along here, the subsidence is a bit of a giveaway. Bit of a collapse down there. Trees uprooted, but you know, you've got the corrugated sheet, which is a giveaway for as part of the roof. So that's evidence of the escape route there, and like I said, it's collapsed on the inside, which, you know, that hollow there would indicate that the soil has dropped down. And that's what they would have been looking at, escaping from the Nazis if it ever came to it. Running out of here and to freedom, hopefully, if they were lucky. Got some fantastic views of the surrounding countryside here. And them trees at one time would have been a lot smaller, so maybe they would have had a much better view. So that's it, guys. That's the Auxiliary Units underground bunker at Selkirk. Catch you on the next one.